Good morning. Welcome to Rise Up Yoga. Today we're going to be doing a really yummy morning practice that will just help to move out any of that stiffness from your joints and muscles and to just shake off the day before you. This theme was voted on by our community poll, you guys. So if you did not get a chance to vote and you would like to in our next poll, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and that way you can see when we have those polls released. Now, whenever you're ready to slowly and gently crawl out of bed, I'll meet you on the mat in a standing position. All right, so just find a nice rooted position somewhere on the floor. Start to rock onto your toes and your heels to each side of your foot, just allowing yourself to get a little familiar with the space. Start to invite in a few soft breaths in and out of your nose, maybe just closing down your eyes here. Letting your body just stay in a relaxed space. And start to slow down your movement. Come all the way to stillness. On an inhale, lift your arms over your head. Take a look up towards your palms. Let them kiss together. Exhale, hands reach down towards your heart. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, lift your arms all the way back up. Clasp your left wrist with your right hand. Bend over towards the right. Just inviting this little opening into the left side of your body. Inhale, come back to center, and then exhale, take it to the left. Press your right hip externally. And then inhale, come all the way back to center. Exhale, go ahead and release your hands. Come into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Give yourself a generous bend in your knees. So especially when we're waking up in the morning and the body is much more stiff, just give yourself the space to gently arrive into different spaces. Take a few movements here with your upper body, letting your head and your hands sway. Keep inviting your chin to reach in towards your chest so that you can find some deeper release in your cervical spine. Again, keep inviting these big breaths in through your nose, letting your breath travel all the way down towards your belly. And getting this nice flow of energy in and out of the body, uniting inner and external environments. Just a few more breaths here, letting the back line of the body find a little space. On your next inhale, lift your hands up towards your shins, halfway lift. Press the crown of your head forward so you elongate through the back line of your body, so from tailbone to the top of your head. On an exhale, bring your palms down towards the earth. Gently step your knees back into a little tabletop position. And we'll come into Balasana, our child's pose. So knees come wide, toes meet at the center, and then hips extend backwards, arms extend forwards. Let your heart melt towards the earth. Option to bring your forehead all the way down towards the earth as well. Just take a few rounds of breath. So in this first part of your day, I encourage you to just bring a little awareness to where your body may be a little extra tense or stiff. And just notice throughout your practice how some of that tension starts to melt away. On an inhale, start to walk your hands all the way over towards the right, inviting in another stretch to the left side of your body. Easeful breaths. On an inhale, come all the way back to center. And then exhale, take it over towards the left. Option to even close down your eyes, letting this transition from sleep to waking be one that's a gentle unfolding. On an inhale, let your arms walk back to center and then lift your hips all the way up. Find an exhale. Keep your knees where they are. Plant your left palm beneath your chest. On an inhale, let's travel right fingertips all the way up towards the sky, inviting in this twist to the spine. On an exhale, bring your right hand under your left right shoulder and ear, reach towards the earth. On an inhale, press into your left palm, come back up into that open twist. We'll take this movement a few times just to gently awaken the body. Exhale, right hand comes under your left, bring your shoulder and ear towards the earth. Inhale, press and lift into this open twist. And then last exhale, take it all the way down. We'll hang out here for a few breaths. Option to leave your left palm where it is or to crawl it towards the top of your mat. And so we're just inviting some of these twists into our body as well. Sometimes I find that going to bed and waking up in the morning, you can bring some of the experiences from your day before into the present moment of your morning. So if there's anything you feel that maybe was heavy from yesterday or anything that you are ready to just let go of before you move through your day ahead, then now's the opportunity. Let that fall away. Keep pressing into your left palm, lift your torso one more time, right fingertips lift towards the sky. And then on an exhale, right hand comes all the way down. Take it to the other side, so plant your right palm, lift your left fingers, open your heart. Exhale, left arm comes all the way down, left shoulder and ear meet the earth. Inhale, find a little press up and twist. And then exhale, go ahead and melt it inwards. Inhale, press up, lift your fingertips high. See if you can get a little extra rotation this time. And then on an exhale, take it down towards the earth. And you'll hang out here for a couple of breaths. Remember, you have the variations of your choice with your right arm and elbow bent or to straighten out through that right arm. Just a couple more breaths. Letting some of the morning grogginess start to fade and wash out with every movement, with every breath. Bring your right palm under your shoulder. If it's not already there, lift your torso, reach your fingertips high, big twist. On an exhale, let your left hand settle all the way down towards the earth. Go ahead and bring your knees all the way back to center. Tuck your toes and then shift your hips back towards your heels. Find a little toe squat. Lift and lower each knee just slightly, one little bit at a time. And then find a bit of stillness as you walk your hands closer towards your body, lifting them up onto your thighs. Once more, extend your fingertips towards the sky. This time, exhale, bring your hands behind your back, clasp your hands together or reach one hand to one of your wrists if that feels more in alignment. Then start to root your fists down towards the earth. Let your shoulders and your heart open. Maybe even take a little look up towards the ceiling. What is opening for you this morning? On an exhale, keep your hands clasped. Start to hinge your hips forwards. Let your torso fall towards the earth. You can root or rise your fists up towards the sky until you get to a point where you feel like you're ready to just gently release them towards the earth and come into your tabletop position. From here, we'll find a puppy. So keep your knees under your hips and then walk your hands towards the top of the mat. Let your heart space pour towards the earth beneath you. Your toes can be untucked. And just let your belly keep dropping towards the earth. You won't be here for too long. Sip in a few soft breaths through the nose. On an inhale, go ahead and walk your hands back under your shoulders. Now that we've warmed up the body a little bit, we'll take it into a downward facing dog, Adho, Mukha, Svanasana. So you can tuck your toes gently, peel one knee up and then the other knee, and then hips come all the way up. You can rock your hips to each side. Maybe walk your palms a little bit more in front of you so that you can bend your knees and bring your biceps to wrap your ears. And take your time in the space. Lifting and lowering each of your heels. On an inhale, start to slide your right foot all the way forwards. If you'd like to assist it forwards with your right hand, you can. And then bring your left knee towards the earth. On an inhale, lift your torso up, Anjaneyasana, arms lift overhead. Take a look up, find a slight back bend. On an exhale, bring your hands behind your back, clasp your hands together, reach your fists towards the earth. Take a look slightly up as you keep pressing into your front heel. On an exhale, you can release your hands, plant your left palm to the inside of your right foot, and then reach your right fingertips towards the sky. One more nice open twist. On an exhale, reach your right hand down towards the mat. Step your knee back into tabletop, and then we'll take it into downward facing dog once again. Remember that your knees can be as bent as much as you would like in this space, especially in the morning when our body isn't quite warmed up. It might feel even better to bring a deeper bend into your knees. On your next inhale, left foot travels all the way forwards, and then you can reach your right knee towards the mat. Inhale, lift up with your torso, arms extend over your head. Keep pressing your pelvis towards the earth so you really sink nice and low. And then on an exhale, hands clasp behind your back, opposite hand on top so we can get that evenness in the different sides of our bodies. Reach your fists closer towards the earth. Take a look up. Really inviting this length into the whole front line of the body, between the hips, the belly, heart, and throat. On an exhale, reach your hands to wrap around your right foot, plant your right palm, and the left fingertips lift all the way up towards the sky. Take a look up towards your fingers. On an exhale, bring your left hand down to meet your right. Step your left knee all the way back, tabletop. Take a few circles with your right knee, one way. Again, inviting your breath a little bit more deeply into this space. And then reverse your circles. Okay, you can bring your knee down towards the mat and we'll take it to the other knee. So left knee circles. If you hear any pops or cracks, just notice your body just finding that movement and waking up a little bit more. And then reverse your circles. Okay, bring your left knee down towards the mat. Sink onto your hips and find a seated position. Reach your feet all the way in front of you, point your toes towards your face, lift your fingers towards the sky. On an exhale, fold it all the way forwards. Let your shoulders and your chin relax. On an inhale, go and lift your torso up. Scoot your hips towards the top of your space, and then lay down onto your spine. Really taking your time as you let your spine meet the earth. Bring your knees in towards your chest, open your knees wide, and then just take a few circles here with your knees. And then reverse your circles. Meet your knees back at center. Keep your right knee in towards your chest. Left leg will extend out long in front of you. Cross your body with your right knee. Come into a supine twist. Open your right arm wide. And take a look over towards your right arm. And your right arm can either be straight or you can extend it out towards the side. It can either be straight or you can bend through your elbow, so like a cactus arm. On an inhale, rotate back towards center. Left knee comes in, right leg reaches out. On an exhale, across your body with your left knee, open your left arm wide. Again, your elbow can be bent or your arm can be extended out. Yogi's choice. Again, just check in with your space here. If there's any of that grogginess still present, that's okay. Just know that with every breath, with every twist, we're noticing that. Leave the space as we invite in just a little bit more energy to move through us the rest of the day. On an inhale, take it all the way back to center. Knees can come in towards your chest and then lift your heels up towards the sky. Take a few points and flexes of your ankles and your toes. Take a few circles of your feet. And then start to reach your hands up towards your feet. Take a few circles with your wrists. And then reverse them another direction. All right, start to slowly lower your arms and your feet towards the earth. Find a big morning stretch, pointing all the way from your toes, all the way up to your fingers. And then on an exhale, choose a side to roll onto, coming into a little fetal position, letting your ear be supported by your bicep. On an inhale, press into your right palm, lift all the way up into a seated position. Let your palms rest on your thighs, relax your shoulders, close down your eyes here. Take a moment of silence before you move into the rest of your day. Start to bring your palms to kiss at your heart. Let your thumbs rest on your sternum. In the space of heart connection, I invite you to set an intention for your day ahead. And take 3 breaths to yourself to really sit with that intention in this space. May you carry this practice, your intention, and some peace into your day ahead. Much love. Namaste.